In addition to SQL Plus, there is another tool in Oracle 11.2 that is freely available called SQL Developer. It allows you to build and develop SQL and PL/SQL code. You can access SQL and PL/SQL code inside Enterprise Manager, but it's complicated. It's better to use SQL Developer. It's a development tool. It's very similar to an older tool called Toad, but it is still used by a core number of users. Now, one of the issues of SQL Developer is it's dependent on Java, and this always causes me a problem. I don't want to show you how to upgrade Java and set all the variables properly, because that's just not really part of this course. But what happens when you build an Oracle installation, a client installation, it does automatically install SQL Developer, which is this directory here, inside the Oracle installation. And it's supposed to use the Java installation on the Windows machine, which, if I really would go into the details, I could show you how to find the Java installation, hook up the Java installation with a special class variable inside Windows, and hook SQL Developer and Oracle together. This is my basic Oracle client installation, which I'm going to go into here. I'm going to show you what happens. It actually stashes it on this menu here. If I click this, it's going to tell me to find the class path. There's a much easier way to do this. Other than doing that, fiddling around with Java and trying to find your Java installation, which you may not know how to do, what I generally do is I download a version of SQL Developer that includes Java inside the directory it gets installed into, and I install it into my program files directory. So what we're going to do is simple. We're going to go back again to oracle.com, and we're going to go back to the downloads page, and we're going to go to 11G. There it is, Developer Tools, SQL Developer. I'm going to click on SQL Developer, and I'm going to do this accept thing, and as you'll see here, it will tell you SQL Developer 32-bit Windows. This file includes the JDK 1.6. If my Java installation is not quite right, it'll do weird things. This does not include, as far as I know, the Oracle installation for the client does not include that. I just download this one. It's just much easier. It's very simple. Oracle Tuner at I think I did a fumble finger there and typed two keys at the same time. Right. I just want to save the zip file. So here is my download done. What I like to do is open the containing folder in Windows, Control C, and I go into Windows Explorer, and I actually drop this file into a directory called Downloads, and as you can see I've got a whole lot of other stuff there, but that doesn't matter. So it's copying across, and once it's copied, it says 10 seconds remaining. Now I have this file in here, date modified, should be at the top. So what we've done is we've downloaded and copied the SQL Developer zip file into a directory called Downloads. I like to put it in Downloads because I want to keep it. I don't want to leave it in the temporary directory and it gets wiped out by mistake. So all I'm going to do is I'm actually going to extract this zip file. I'm going to extract it to a specific place, and I'm going to tell it where I'm going to put it, which happens to be program files, program files. Now WinZip will allow you to install into the directory in which the software is created. SQL Developer is in a directory called SQL Developer. Extract. And we hope that that actually works properly. Click on the program files directory to update it. Down to here, you should find it's created a SQL Developer file or directory inside program files. I'm going to go back to the WinZip thing, make sure it's still running. Now we're going to pause it because this takes a while. In the next movie, we will take a look at SQL Developer itself and show you what it actually does, what it looks like, and so on and so forth.